Oh Lord, how you doing? How you doing? And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Patty, and I appreciate you stopping by today. And if you're not in my Discord, you guys might be wondering, hey man, what happened with yesterday's video? You ain't put a thumbnail on that. So while I was editing and making my thumbnail yesterday, I was like literally putting the final touches on it and then just had to export it and it would have been bam, up, done, nice and easy. But my hard drive decided to completely die. And when I mean completely die, I mean like dead, dead. The Windows installation on it was completely corrupt and there was no saving it. I worked in IT for 5 years on a help desk, basically just troubleshooting computers not wanting to act right. So when I tell you I got some experience on trying to bully computers into doing what they're supposed to, I got some experience. And none of that helped. It was completely unsalvageable. My entire last night was reinstalling Windows on another drive and just trying to get all my stuff set up. So luckily I have a 4 drive setup that I use not for RAID configuration or anything like that. I just need a ton of storage space for games, for media stuff, backup stuff for the channel and everything, so I don't lose everything if what just happened happens. So all my channel stuff is still intact, all my resources and everything like that. We did lose some things. We lost a few things. So all the software that was installed on that hard drive just gone. All the extra stuff that I was playing with like 3D modeling and some After Effects stuff, all that's gone. I've gotten, as you can see, Streamlabs reinstalled, and we had to set that up from scratch. So if there's some differences you're noticing in either the quality, the bit rate, the sizing of things, yeah, we had to redo it all from scratch. It's been such a long day. This was supposed to be the weekend. But we've gotten most everything back up and running. One of the biggest things that it can hurts my heart right now is that my Taiwan server for Dragon Raja is gone. That was a guest account, so when I lost that emulator, I lost that account. So I do not have a kite class that I can do anything on. And it will take many, many, many hours to try and get another account back to where I had that one for me to demonstrate stuff from overseas. And given the amount of time that I have in my life, amount of free time, I should say, and everything else that I have going on and how I feel about the game, we're not getting that back. That's gone. That's gone. And I don't know if I'm going to even try to get another account up to that level. It would take something drastic like them, dropping a whole other new class, to be honest with you. It's a little rough. So I mean, there's good and bads. Good thing is that we're already back up and running. Bad thing is that we lost a lot of games that we worked on for the channel and everything, and some of it's recoverable and some of it's not. So hope y'all had a better weekend than I did. Oh Lord. But another little stroke of good news is we're running Eve on Nox, and I have to say already there's a noticeable difference between running this on Nox and every other emulator that I've tried it on. It is running like a dream. It's still not as pretty. It still has a much higher fidelity on mobile devices, on tablets, phones. This game is going to look a lot better on there. But Nox is looking like it's as of right now, because this can change in a week, but right now Nox is the king of running Eve Echoes on PC. So if you're still looking to do that, I highly, highly, highly recommend Nox, because yeah, it's working like a dream, y'all. And I'm just gonna try and pretend that my soul isn't crushed from having the hard drive die and trying to spend my weekend frantically getting things back in order. So let's get into what we're doing. Oh God. So one thing that I want to take a look at today, because again, there's just so many things in this game that are just deeply, deeply confusing and pretty easy to miss, because again, this is not one of those games where it's like, hey boo, let me spell everything out for you. And you'll really get a lot of direction just from like little notices in the game, little pin things here and there that'll push you in the right direction. So one of the things that we're going to talk about that I missed up until this morning is missions. How to get to story missions, what news missions are, and just kind of that whole bit. So I'm actually on the way to go do one of these now. Let me see if we get a little bullied. And look, I can zoom in and out and it's not breaking the whole game. This really is just an entire whole ass game changer playing on Nox. Like it's night and day. So I wish I'd double checked before I started recording who it was that told me that Nox was working. But hey buddy, you were right and I appreciate you. And if you comment on this video going, that was me, I'm pinning you. I'll pin you right to the top, boo. I appreciate you. While we're waiting to jump to the next area and everything, if y'all could do your boy a huge favor. I know we've pinned on it a couple of times before and everything, but depending on how many people out of my current subscribers like and comment on a video when they're first watching it, then determines how many other people are going to get that video. Oh, and we are here. Let's start trying to not die. Wow. Okay. They are doing a considerable amount of damage to me, and I was not anticipating this as much. So while I try to not die, you can go ahead and type, wish me good luck in them comments, because all that stuff helps push it to not only my actual subscribers that don't all get notified when I put out a video, but it'll help them push your boy out a little bit. And after the weekend I've had, I could use a little bit of love. Are we shooting at anything? We've got one thing targeted, but I don't see you firing shots, bud. Alright, we still got a decent amount of shields left, so we should be able to drop these people. Here's to hoping. Yeah, see, we're still doing good. We're still doing good. Just as long as a bunch more people don't spawn after we take out these guys, everything will be fine. Is that guy just dead and not... Okay. That is fine. That is fine. Can we drop this last dude? There's a little bit damage on him. Can we get a little bit more damage on him before he puts a little bit damage on me? Whew. And that should be it. Everybody should be dead now. I should be able to turn my shield off. Who is still firing at me? Are these guys not dead? What is... Oh no, they had like literally the tiniest sliver of health left. Okay, well I probably turned off my shields too early, and they're getting their stuff back. Okay, so we're gonna turn shields back on real fast. Please don't kill Petty. Please don't kill Petty. Okay, I want to make sure we are still locked on him. Oh, I was a little confused because I was like, I don't see any health on their things. Whew. Oh, you didn't need to do that. We don't need more people like this. I don't know, did that actually finish my mission? Let's take a quick look at that. Nope, we still have 3 waves to get through. Oh, Lord. Alright, so we might die from trying to do this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my shields off and try and get some more capacitor up. Wait, did we even go to where we need to for this? Alright, I think so. I don't know why it's still saying jump right there. It's just trying to make your boy nervous. And we're gonna not forget what we learned last time and make sure that we actually drop that ship and take him out. Alright, seems like a couple of them are too far away to target me, so I should be getting bullied a little bit less. Let's fire one more at him. And then these 2 at this boy here. And then we're going to have to travel a little bit to engage these 2 guys. I'm hoping. We do have enough capacitor that I can turn this back on now. And start getting some of that defense I need right now. Alright. Can you go ahead and just... There we go. There we go. Alright, now we can engage on these guys. And they're moving in. Okay, were they just waiting for me to kill their friends? That's dark, bro. That is dark. Alright. We've also put in a couple of things to upgrades that I'll show you guys after after we get through this fight. After I defeat my enemies. Alright, there we go. Now we just got the one guy left. And you can see as we're taking this out, because this is a bounty, we're getting ISK for every person that we're killing. And there should be a bonus ISK that we get from doing the whole thing. Alright, since it's just one-on-one, we're going to go ahead and turn the shield off for now, try and get some capacitor back. We'll take a few hits. We'll be able to recoup that damage, no problem. And these should all be relatively early missions. Like, it should not be throwing anything at me that I shouldn't be able to handle myself. Oops. What hit me that time? Are we done? Okay, and we finished it. Woo! Alright, so how do you start one of these crazy little things? So I found this because I was trying to figure out, like, story. How do I do this story stuff? Let me click on these. Not really seeing anything that tells me where to start on this. Oh, we've got one little thing down here now. This is actually new. Aha! Aha! So we just did Pacifier Workers Rebellion, and this is now one of the several missions that we need to complete to be able to unlock the story missions themselves. I like that system. I'm not going to lie. This makes your dailies and stuff like that feel like you're doing something. So essentially, if you go up to this news tab, there's going to be several different choices between quests that you can accept. Let's see. Let's do a little munitions delivery. This one shouldn't be anything too crazy, and we'll see where that one... Oops, I forgot to hit a button. So let's go back to here. Alright, let's go ahead and start this. Again, like, not half. 3/4 of this game is just figuring out what menus you need to be on to do what stuff. 100 units of Scordite is missing from your ship's cargo hold. Please check your warehouse. Dock with a Kari 1 mine drill refinery. And deliver... So am I picking it up from there? Okay, so let's look around and see if we can find if this was put into our inventory anywhere. It's definitely not in here. Let's go set a Kari, right? Yeah, Kari 1. So, oops, not that. We clicked on the wrong thing already. We don't need to go into corporation. We're looking for that star map. Another place we could look is Stargate. So if we find it here, I'll see if I can find it under this other one too. Alright. So let's zoom in a little bit. Not seeing it. If I come in closer, is there more different ones? No, so that's... Alright, I ain't seen it there. I know I've spent time in that system before, so it shouldn't be so far away that I can't seize it. Yeah, see, there we go. There we go. So let's go ahead and warp out to here and see what we get. And we'll jump into a station and try and check some inventory there and see if that's putting 2 to 2 together. But there's, you know, several different types, and you can accept multiple of these at one time. Oh yeah, see, look at the full list we got going on, yeah. So, oop, I'm just trying to scroll. Why do you keep trying to click? I don't appreciate that. Alright, I wish these did a better job of telling you where the stuff was happening. Some of these have names in them so that you can kind of get an idea of, like, okay, this one is Ducia Foundry. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, probably not. And then another Ducia Foundry one. So we could probably try and knock those out around the same time. Little things like that are good for keeping an eye out for. You can also see there's different icons, so ones that have crosshairs on them are probably killing people. And I think they're going for like a shovel or mining something that's going on with this picture. We're just going to look at that, nod a little bit, tilt our head, and make our best guess. So let's look at... Oop, are we there? I think we are there. Let's go to a station near here real quick. Boop. Why are all the stations so far away? That don't seem right. Alright. Actually, JK, let's double check this real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and make the mistake that I know I'm making. But if I'm delivering something, like, I feel like FedEx doesn't have to go out and buy the thing that you want them to deliver. You give that to them, they take it to where it's going. So I feel like there should have been a here, pick this up, and then here, take it here kind of deal. Not just a, hey, deliver it here. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's see what happens there. Corporation offer email. Okay, again, where was I supposed to get this ore, guys? So some of these you need to pay a little bit of attention. So let's take a look. Inventory, item hanger. Nope. Nope. So where was I supposed to get this? Oops. Wrong button. Let's double check, reread it again. A mining corporation that originates from a military enterprise specializing in explosives. With its excellent rock blasting explosives, the corporation is able to extract resources from some of the trickiest mining areas. For a long time, MineDrill has been offering ore acquisition orders to pilot miners who are willing to contribute to the state. Okay, so we needed to have mined that ourselves, is what you're telling me. Interesting. So, maybe we'll get lucky, and nope, this isn't any of what we got off of here. And I'm not seeing that on any of the things around here. Are we just trying to deeply confuse me? We might be. That's how it feels a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So that mission isn't exactly something I can do right this second. I don't have all the stuff to go mining myself. I can do the automatic mining stuff, but I need to buy a mining laser, I believe, to be able to go and physically mine something myself. Yeah. Okay. So let's look at another mission real fast. And again, like, there's enough of these that if you run into this case where it's something that you don't think you can do, you should have some other options. I'm a little afraid of these ones that are costing more money, because I got a little bit bullied in the one that I did. It just feels sketchy. Alright, can we get a slightly less scary one? Let's go with this one. Now let's go rescue refugees instead of blowing up workers that they felt like weren't working hard enough. don't know if my first mission was for people that were objectively good. Might have not been. Alright, so how you doing, bud? How you doing? That's cool. We gonna jump out there, try and get into some trouble real quick. And I also forgot to check to see if there was any loot from the ships that I destroyed. But I was a little bit panicked from all of the things, so it happens. It be like that sometimes. I like that, at least, I don't know if this was something specifically with Nox messing up, or not Nox, with BlueStacks and Mimu and LD Player just not being able to do this, but like even in Nox, I can actually like see where I'm going now.
Warp drive active.
Like I'm not just staring at a super zoomed out screen where like things are telling me stuff is happening, but I have no actual idea. So I'm happy that I have a working emulator that is actually doing this pretty well. And even the little bit of lagging that we're getting in between jumps, still a mile better than what we were getting before, boy. But yeah, over the next couple of days, I'm going to try and get some more stuff reset up on my computer. I want to check out and try and do another video on Rangers of Oblivion, Traha, and let me know if there's any other games that you guys are looking at that are relatively new. I want to stay away from checking out games that have been out for a year or two. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. And let's see if we can go take some lives real quick. Oh, upgrades. Upgrades. So what did we do since we last spoke? I went ahead and bought this as an upgrade. If I go to Tech 5 skills, you can see there's like, you know, the little Z emblem next to all these skills. These essentially mean that I have to purchase these with our ISK. Let's just call it ISK. So I just got paid a little bit of ISK. We can see that down at the bottom. To unlock these skills, this one, for instance, I'll have to pay 19,000 to unlock, which is about what I paid for this Tech 4 skill. But this was the only one out of all these so far, and the first one, period, out of all the techs that weren't granted to me when I got that next tech level and had to additionally purchase it. So I did the same thing that we kind of talked about the other day, where I bought all the early levels so that I didn't have to wait for them to basically go through their cycle and waste a whole bunch of time. And now I've got my system working on the level 4 upgrade for it, which will take 30.5 hours. So you want to, you know, manage your resources in such a way that you're able to get some pretty decent upgrades. So if we look at this and combine all the ones that we've gotten so far, I've increased damage by 3, 6, all right, so 18%, and just a little bit of flight time being decreased. So my shots are getting there further. And if we actually look at operation, oh wait, was it operation? Let me look at some of the final talents on this side. No, those are all explosion radius and everything like that. Okay. Maybe it was target. Yeah, target management was where I was getting the additional range. So I'm able to shoot from further away than some things potentially. So I'll be able to, if I get these leveled up more, be able to hit something and start attacking it before it can get in range and start hitting me. And then we're just upgrading damage on our missiles and everything in general. I do want to work on Destroyer Commander and get that up a little bit, just because that'll make us a little bit faster when we're doing anomalies, being able to get around and loot all the destroyed frigates or all the destroyed ships that we can loot. Being able to get to those before they blow up will be nice. I'm not really at the point yet where we're keeping in mind like defensive maneuvers and like any real positioning stuff, but I feel like that is on the cusp of becoming important. So I'm trying to get a little bit into those resources now so that by the time they are important, I'll have enough to help me with the learning curve, hopefully. I have a strong suspicion that I'm just going to get the absolute snot bullied out of me. But that's okay. We're here more to learn, not to win and be number one. All right, and we stopped. We stopped for I don't know what it is about Jitta, but that Stargate is literally always closed. Is there a protest happening here? How is this the case every time? See, there's all these options for being able to, like, oh, avoid these systems you don't like, but there's no, like, detour path. Oh, okay. Where can we try and jump to get around this? Oh, we might not be able to be honest with you. Feature not available yet. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know how to get past space traffic jams yet. Last time I ran into this, I just went to a completely different trading station. Let's see. Alright, so we'll try to jump to a different Stargate real quick and then try and turn back autopilot and see if that works. I suppose we could have actually looked around to try and see which ones were closest to the one that we were skipping. Oop. So alright, jumping to Jasamento. Yeah, one of those things. Or not. Let's jump, boy. Let's go. We didn't come out here for nothing. Blah, 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 blam. Alright, and hopefully, this will take us around Jitta now. Or it might just try and take us right back through the other one. Alright. We're just, okay. Approaching New Calderia. Feel like we're still just going to the same thing. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. So yeah, in the comments, if you happen to have ran into this and know how to get around the traffic jam in Jitta, I would really appreciate a little bit of insight onto this, because it has been slightly frustrating. Oh no. Nope, we're going to Jitta. And then it's just gonna stop and be like, oh, I can't go this way. Okay. So that's gonna try and jump in that direction. What are these boxes here? Oh, just moons. Just big old nothings. These aren't getting marked or anything when I click on them. Alright. Oh god, we're at 30 minutes anyways. Okay, yeah, we'll just end this confusion right here. Alright guys, I appreciate your faces. Hopefully today this doesn't die while I'm making a thumbnail. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by today. It's been your boy Patty, and we out of here. Deuces.